if his cards could fall and fall hard out there on the roof.
Hey people, so I got myself a costume and unfortunately the top does not fit at all whatsoever. So I decided to make my own using an Upbra. I know a lot of you have been asking me about the strapless bras that I've been wearing in my last few videos, and this is the beautiful bra that I have been rocking. So basically what an Upbra is that bra that's gonna give you killer cleavage. Whether you have a little or you have a lot, it's gonna make it look 1,000 times better. So yeah, it has like the adjustable straps on the inside, and I do have to say the stay-up power on this bra is amazing for my well-endowed girls. So to start this tutorial off, you are going to need a piece of fabric. I got mine from Joann's, and I just picked up a ½ yard because you're definitely not going to need a lot. Like, I had a ton left over after this. And basically what I'm doing now is I am laying the piece of fabric down on the bra and totally just trying to figure out how exactly I want this to come out. Original idea was that I wanted it to have folds in it, so I decided to fold up the fabric just to see how much I would have to cut. Once you figured out how much fabric you're going to need, you can start snipping. Now that we've figured out what we're working with, it's time to pin everything down to keep it in place so that when I do start gluing down the edges, they don't move around. So I did decide to do another fold, which on hindsight, looking at this, I would put a lot more slack into it or do this on a dress form, because when I did actually put it on my body, the folds that I did kind of stretched out a little bit. Like, you can still kind of see them, but you can't really see them. But yeah. Now it's time to grab your glue gun, and basically all I'm doing is gluing down the edges of the fabric to the end of the bra so that everything stays in place. If you would rather sew this, you totally can do that, but I didn't have time for that, so I just decided to go ahead and hot glue everything down. This part, I'm just cutting a little strip down the middle to make sure that everything lays down flat and tight. And yeah, all you're gonna do is just go around the whole perimeter of the bra and glue down all the edges, and this is what you're left with. So yeah, now I'm taking the rest of the fabric that I had and I'm gonna cut that into strips so that I can cover up the bra straps. Now I'm taking my glue gun again and gluing this strip to the seam where the cup and the strap meet. So that little seam where it's meeting, that's where I'm gluing the strap down. And basically I just turned the bra over and started gluing the fabric to the inside of the bra too. And I did want to make this bra to where you can tie it, so I left like a lot of extra fabric to make it to where it kind of looks like a ribbon that's tied in the back. Now that we finished that up, we've got to get rid of that ugly frayed part. So basically what I'm doing is taking that and folding it down to make it just look a little bit more clean. And I'm just gonna hot glue that down, and we're pretty much done with the bra at this point, just making sure all those edges are pushed down evenly, and here we go. Now it's time to move on to Jasmine's crown. I feel like that's what makes this look, literally, is the crown. So basically I'm just taking a random white piece of paper and drawing out the shape of the crown that I want. I folded the paper in half to make it a lot easier to cut and to make sure that it is even all the way. And now I'm just gonna put a little curve on the bottom because I was trying to figure out how to get this on my head while it was straight, and I was like, that's not gonna work. So I decided to make it a curve to where it would fit on top of my head. Now taking this glitter cardstock that I got from Hobby Lobby for about $2, I'm going to trace out the shape of the crown onto the back of it and basically just go through and cut it out. I really did want this to be like the foil paper, like the shiny gold paper, but Hobby Lobby literally played my life for like 4 days and they didn't have it. It was sold out that whole time. It was ridiculous. But yeah, now that I've pretty much got everything cut out, I'm just gonna bend it a little bit so that it's not so straight and flat like a piece of cardboard. So basically, to secure this to my head, I decided to hot glue some wig clips to the side of the crown to make it more like a tiara, and this was like life. It worked amazingly. Like that crown was not going absolutely anywhere. So and here it is, all done. Now it's just time to put the whole costume together.